I'm in Lumel Studios in Whitehorse. This is a place where beautiful things are made. There's a lot of artistry here. So it's fitting that this is also where the trophies for the competitors in the Grand Masters Fiddling Championship were created.
Just the right heat and just the right speed at this. Just an absolute honor because we've had the young fiddlers here in the past numerous times to just be making music in here. So when we were asked to create the awards, the trophies, it was a real honor. I had to come up with a way to make every award similar. And so then I thought, what about a heart? Because if you turn a heart upside down, you have the base, and then you have something that you can pull. And as glass blowers, we happen to have the tools to do that as well. So hot glass goes in here. You dip it out. It's heart-shaped. You heat it. You grab the end, squeeze the end with your diamond shears, and slowly pull. If you pull too fast, it would spaghetti string it. We don't want strings. And so you have to just pull just at the right consistency. And then another amazing handy tool is a kitchen butter knife. And for any fine tuning, I don't even know what it's called. That beautiful round groove that's in both sides of a fiddle, that's the tool. My favorite tool, a butter knife.
Butter knife.
A butter knife.
And what was the process like for you doing all of those awards? How did you feel when you were doing them?
Well, like music. Heartfelt music. I even got up at 3 o'clock in the morning to start them because it's also truly an exciting process to make all of these. And you can say I'm OCD, but creating multiples of the same thing and yet still having to relate to that movement of glass and how it flows, pretty exciting. But I didn't do them alone either. This takes at least 2 people to do. So over more than 2 days, we worked on all the awards and all the cups.
The inspiration for the trophies came from a really special, meaningful place. There's a person who works here from Nunavut who has a tattoo, and that tattoo honors her late grandfather, the person who raised her, who was a musician. So what better inspiration for trophies for musicians than that tattoo?
Well, Lou saw my tattoo one day, which is the one here on my arm. Yeah, she seen it, and then she mentioned that you guys were gonna have trophies of them, and she asked if she can use my tattoo. So I said that she can. I was gonna be a part of it, but then I wasn't in work. And the reason I have my tattoo is in memory of my dad. My dad, his name is James Rogers. He was in an old-time band almost all of his life, his whole life. And he passed away in 2016, and I got this tattoo maybe a year ago now. Yeah, so I got it in memory of him. He does play all the fiddles. I mean, instruments, sorry, but fiddle is one of his instruments. He raised me since I was a little girl. Yeah, so we're really close. He's my dada, so he's my grandpa, but he's my dad. Yeah, so we're really close. We were really close my whole life. Other than being in a band, he was always out on the land. Yeah, so he grew up out on the land, hunting and everything like that. So yeah, I know, yeah, it's everything about him.
Really special person.
Yeah.
And what do you think he would think of these pieces of art that are ultimately inspired by him?
I think he would like it too. Yeah.
There's a real sense of community amongst fiddlers, especially here in the north, which is what makes it so special to have young fiddlers coming from all 3 territories to play together and learn together. We spoke with 2 young Yukon fiddlers about what they love about the instrument and what they're looking forward to this week.
My favorite part about fiddling is being able to kind of play together as a community and play for the community too. So for example, every week we busk at the market, the fireweed market here in Whitehorse, and that's a great way to give back to the community. We get to play with Dennis Shorty and a bunch of people across the Yukon, and yeah, it's a really great part about fiddling.
I love how fiddling can bring the community together with barn dances, shows, and just like jams.
Well, I'm really excited to be able to meet people from across the north, from Nunavut, Northwest Territories. There's lots of groups coming down here, so I'm really excited to meet them.
I'm so excited to see all of the Canadian Northern fiddlers join in and all play together on stage, and I think it will be really cool and sound amazing.
We're so excited to be in Whitehorse for the Pan-Northern Youth Fiddle Summit and for the Canadian Grand Masters Fiddling competition, being held in the North for the very first time. Stay tuned to Northbeat for more coverage this week and into the next.